Hey guys, Palmerator here, and I'm bringing you guys a series that the people over at Search and Destroy, the server, i.e. the Eye of Ender, they asked me to do this video on their amazing server, and it's going to be a series about the classes and stuff, and it's more for them, but you guys can learn from it and enjoy it as well. And if you haven't heard of it, I will put a link in the description to the server detail website, and you can read about it, learn about it, play about it, and if it's a video I can find that describes kind of the whole thing as a whole, I will make sure to link that as well. But let's get on to episode 1 here. This episode, we are going to be starting with the paid-for classes, the ones that you need credits. You don't have to necessarily pay, but they're 700 credits. You can either acquire those over time, or you can purchase those. So this is the Barricader, and essentially what it is it's you have leather armor, a wooden sword with fire aspect knockback, 2 cobwebs, 4 grass, 4 wooden planks, 2 stones, but the ability is to build a barricade which sets the enemies on fire as a defense. And this doesn't sound like this is confusing, like normally barricades don't set people on fire. This is something very unique to this class, and I will be showing you examples of what this means in this video. But for this class, it really has very low attack, very low armor, and but its special ability is probably the best in the game in my opinion. I mean, that fire aspect and knockback helps, but it's still a wooden sword. I mean, people have iron swords and stone swords, so if you get in any type of 1v1 PvP, you're probably going to lose with this, but this is more of a team class, so yeah, let's get into the video portion of this. So as you see here, this is the class, and you're walking around with these 4 wooden blocks, 2 stone blocks, and your other items. And as you saw right there, that guy, he tried to get by my fortress that I made of 2 separate wooden blocks, and he actually caught on fire. That was enough kind of to scare him away. I don't know if my teammates actually took care of him, but it really gave us that edge. You know, he got on fire, and people don't really know what's going on because a lot of people don't actually even have this class. So it really gives you the upper hand. And here's another example of that ability. And as you see, I'm getting an intense PvP. He's obviously going to win. He has better armor, better sword. I think he's enchanted. I'm not sure exactly what class he is. But I was able to hold him off, at least for a little bit, with my barriers, because they're placing on top of stone slabs, meaning he can't jump over them. I can touch them without catching on fire. And if he ever tries to get to me, he's going to catch on fire. I mean, I make the mistake here of actually charging him, and I almost had him if I had knocked him off the ledge. But he was managed to kill me because I didn't try to go for that 1v1, and that's really a crucial tip about this class. You do not want to try to take a 1v1 with someone that has any other class for that most part. And so yeah. Alright, so now moving away from the blocks, let's talk about the grass. I mean, what's grass going to do? But as you can see here, you can place them down, but if anyone breaks them, you pick them right back up, and they automatically go back to your inventory. As you see, I went from 0 to 4, back to 4 when I broke them all. The same trait carries over for the string, where if anyone breaks it, not even you don't have to be near it, you actually pick the block up. And as for the grass, it only can be placed on dirt, so that is kind of a fallback. But you're asking, what does it do? Actually, what it does is it catches people on fire when they touch it. This can be used great as a booby trap on the way to the bomb because it just looks like a regular piece of grass. And so there's just me walking by, and they're going to randomly catch on fire and have no idea what happened. And so yeah, it's a really great additive to the class. Here's just a few more examples of me using these combined. What they're doing is I'm just going into groups of people that either my teammates are fighting with or just a group of bad enemies, and just throwing these barriers down, letting them walk into it and then take damage, and hoping that my teammates help me out. If not, I normally end up dying. But actually, here's a pretty good like combination. Like I said here again, I started off with the attack, and then I kind of used it as a getaway method. I started placing blocks down, and it saved my life because there was 2 guys chasing me, but they couldn't get by my blocks. So another example of why this is such a good class. Alright, so for a overall recap, it's a really defensive class. If you're really working with a team, it really helps if you maybe have a Juggernaut or a longbow guy helping you out, giving you an extra defense if you need it. And but you really do help your team with these barricades. You can really do some damage with the fire, and it's really worth saving up your points to get. I mean, this would be the first one I would buy, which is why I reviewed it first. And if you're feeling really antsy, you can purchase a few of those coins or tokens and get it early. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really recommend go checking out the server. I've been playing on it like non-stop for like 3 days now, and it's really awesome. So see you guys there, and yeah, that's it. Palmer signing off. Peace.